It's very windy. Very windy. All of the areas are windy. So I had some skirts that were kind of like looser and just to the knee, and they just would not work out because it would be very windy. So I heard some advice before I left that it was like you should buy pencil skirts or longer skirts that are heavier that won't get blown up by the wind, which is very good advice because it's just an extra hassle to try to have to like worry about holding your skirt down. But yeah. Going on my mission was kind of silly, and I wanted nice looking shoes, so I just bought like shoes from any shoe store that weren't missionary related or weren't for walking around a lot, and they held up for like 2 months, and then they had holes in them. There's not a lot of paved streets, so my shoes that had thick soles were my favorite things because I couldn't feel the rocks. The ones that had thinner soles, I could feel all the rocks in it. Like really hurt my feet sometimes. I had boots. I would definitely suggest boots that are waterproof, and like it gets muddy because there's no pavement and it rains quite a bit in some of the areas. So it's just good to have boots that are really solid and strong, and they're hard to find in Argentina. The clothing and shoes there aren't as well made as here. And they're very expensive. So I was very glad that I had brought in a pair of really, really solid boots. So I always felt very safe in my mission, but there were some like muggings and things like that that happened. We were just always kind of asked to not bring our cameras around with us, not bring a lot of money around with us, because I think it happened that someone, an elder had gotten mugged and had like his camera and maybe 400, 500 pesos on him, and it was just like bad news. And then once the people start thinking that we have a lot of money or we have cameras or we have cell phones, then it would kind of happen more. So we just brought around what we needed. We had our scriptures and that's about all. And we just tried not to carry around lots of valuable things. But other than that, I feel like my mission was very safe, especially when you think about the stereotypes of kind of South America. I know that my mom was very worried when she found out I was going to Argentina. But it's very safe there. I felt very, very safe.